Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Touma podcast. We are back again, another week, another episode. I'm here with Chase Azarian. How you doing, dude?
Can't complain. A little tired, but it's okay.
A little tired. I am
survive.
too, man. I woke up like a half hour before you got here, so I set the alarm late. I've got crusts in my eyes. It is what it is. What do you want from me, huh? Do you want this to be a polished podcast where we're in makeup? We have producers and writers? No, we're not doing that shit. If you're new to the podcast and you haven't been here for a while or it's your first time here, please subscribe on whatever platform you listen to, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever the fuck, some weird Russian shit that you listen to the podcast. Subscribe on that shit. And come see me in New York City. I'm doing a show in New York City August 14th. I'm very excited to be back at the Triad Theater in the Upper West Side. The tickets are on my Instagram page in my bio, or you can go to the Triad Theater's website and get tickets Saturday, August 14th. Come out. I want to see your pretty-ass faces, especially the dudes. Come on, guys. Bring those hot asses out here, fellas. We're going to do a show. None of these statements are co-signed by Chase Azarian. But, look, I could be gay. It's my podcast. The Bucks won the championship last night. Did you watch Game 6?
I didn't watch any of it, but I did hear.
Yeah. They won. It was, I got to be honest, I was rooting for the Suns initially because I was like, Chris Paul, I want to see him get a championship, and I think it would be cool. He's been such a force in the league for so many years, and he's finally in the finals. He's playing great. He deserves a championship. And then sometime, I think in game 4 or 5, I was watching the Bucks and Suns play, and I just said, wait a second. I hate Chris Paul. I've always hated Chris Paul. He's a dirty player. He's a fucking douchebag. I don't even like him. I'm like, why am I rooting? I'm like, oh, it'd be so cool if you. Why? I don't give a fuck. I'm not from fucking Arizona. I don't give a shit who. No. So then I was like, fuck it, dude. I want Giannis dunk the basketball and shit. And whatever. I'm done pretending like I like Chris Paul. I've never even liked Chris Paul. So, you know what? I decided, fuck Chris Paul. Midway through the final series, I jumped ship, and I bandwagoned on Team Giannis. Not really. I was just like watching without really rooting for someone, just rooting for the games to be good. Last night's game was great, but Giannis fucking killed it. 50 points. Was nailing it from the line, which he usually sucks at. And it was nice to see, actually. I'm glad that I didn't root hard for Chris Paul and was fine with whoever won. Because now, honestly, it's sick that Giannis won because he's all sweet and he's like crying and shit, and he's like very humble because he's like a little European, like, but he's gigantic. But for 2 reasons, it was cool. Number one, he's not on a super team, which, like, even though I'm a LeBron fan, it is a little bit obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's just a little much. Especially the way Durant does it is even worse. It's like, guys, have you no respect? Have you no respect? And I like that I saw sports bloggers saying, like, this championship and, like, Kawhi and LeBron's in 2016 and then, like, Kawhi's championship when the Raptors won. They're, like, the most important or most impressive or respectable championships because they didn't super team it up.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just nice. It's just him. And someone was like, he has Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday. I'm like, oh, yes. The world beaters, Chris Middleton and Drew fucking Holiday. Shut up, dude. It's not the same as going with, like, Kyrie Irving and James Harden. Like, what? Like, you could do that with any. What are you going to get mad at any other good player? Do you want him to play with a bunch of fucking cashiers from Walgreens? What do you want, dude? He has to have somebody decent, but it's not a super team. He's been with them for forever, and he's decided to sign with them and stay with them. And now he gets to say cool stuff like, I did it the right way. I did it the right way. Like, it's a, and we did it. We fucking did it. We did it. And he's all excited and, like, crying and shit. It's like a nice story. And he kind of gets to throw shade at the other guys for being pussies and fucking, like, just win a fucking championship with a shitty team. You know?
That's the key.
Come on. Do it. We'll respect it more. Nobody respects Kevin Durant's fucking rings.
No.
Pussy shit, dude. You joined the best team in regular season history. Nobody gives a fuck that you won a championship with them. I could win a championship with them. You piece of shit. If I could do it, it's not impressive. All right? That's what I have to say, Kevin Durant, if you're listening. if you're listening,
He's a big fan.
he's a huge fan of the podcast. If I can do it, which I could, if I join and was like the 12th man on that Warriors team, we would have probably won a championship.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So if I joined the Warriors, I would have had a ring.
Mm-hmm.
So why does it make it impressive that Kevin Durant did it? It's not. That's the answer. It's not impressive. What Giannis did is impressive. And I will say furthermore that I also like that he fucking plays in Milwaukee and all those fucking white trash fans that they have. Those
I was gonna say
fat motherfuckers in Wisconsin. They got nothing else to live for.
Nothing else
got
going
a championship, dude. I love that shit because I'm from Buffalo and I can relate because we're all out there with our love handles hanging out of our Josh Allen jerseys, 25 beers deep in the freezing cold, nothing else to do, and the Bills mean a lot, dude. I was at Cocoa Beach yesterday, and there was these old guys who were like, Bills Mafia! And me and my friends will always say gay stuff as a joke about Josh Allen because we love him and he's our first good quarterback in forever. And this guy my dad's age literally looks at me and goes, I didn't say anything to him. He goes, I'm a fully straight man. I got to say, I got a man crush on Josh Allen. I would marry him today. I would marry him today. I got a man crush on that dude, man. He's just like psyched, super gay. Immediately, and I was like, wow, I'm home. These are my people. Talking gay about Josh Allen before I didn't even initiate it. That's usually my role. This guy got ahead of the 8 ball. So yeah, I related to the fan base of the Bucks that they're, these white trash motherfuckers, dude.
They have nothing going on.
They got what else do they have?
Yeah. Good for them.
Good for them, dude. Brooklyn doesn't give a shit.
No.
They're too busy writing blogs about white supremacy in America. That's what the people in Brooklyn are doing. That's the other thing, dude. I'm so fucking happy Brooklyn didn't win. Because when I think of Brooklyn, I just think of those. I lived in Bay Ridge. And if you live in Bay Ridge, I love you. And I love Bay Ridge because it's like an old school Italian neighborhood with real people. But I also lived in Bushwick. And if you live in Bushwick, fuck you. Because that place sucks. And dude, like, they don't need a fucking championship. Those pussies living off their parents paying their rent. They're like writing a blog about God knows what, wearing fucking beanie winter hats in the middle of June. Get out of my fucking face with your weird blue-dyed hair. I don't need you. I don't want you. I don't want you with your $8 oat milk latte to be walking around an NBA champion. I don't want that. I want some fat motherfucker in Wisconsin who's been drinking Busch Light since God knows when, who's eating, triple smash fucking bacon cheeseburgers and his heart's about to give out before he dies of natural causes at age 41. I want him to have an NBA championship.
He deserves it.
He deserves it. He deserves it more than you skinny vegan piece of shit. All right? Anybody in Brooklyn, you don't deserve that championship. The people of Milwaukee have suffered enough trying to get up and down flights of stairs on their own 2 feet. They deserve an NBA championship, dude. Those are the type of folks I want to see win.
Those are the ones that got it.
Those are the ones that got it. Those are the ones that deserve it, I believe. We talked about it last week, but Bezos is going to space. Bezos went to space.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He just got back.
He just got back from space. Imagine if you're so wealthy, that's like your vacation talk.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you see Chase just got back from Puerto Rico? He said it was a great time. This guy's like, hey, did you see Jeff got back from the fucking stratosphere? It's fucking nuts, dude. What was that like?
I don't know. I heard it was only like a 10-minute flight, though, so it's got to be quick as shit. I used to just go up real quick, come down.
Just 10 minutes, huh?
That's what I heard.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty sick.
It is. It's a good 10 minutes, I think.
Fucking nuts. I'd be freaking out. I'd be worried. I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't fuck with any of that kind of stuff.
No. I'm good, dude. I'm good on dry land. I'm good just standing on the grass. That's good enough for me. Come on. But I will say that Bezos, everybody's pissed at him. The way they're pissed at Richard Branson.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, what are you fucking... Why? Why would that bother you? They're like, my girlfriend showed me a tweet. It was like, this is essentially two billionaires jerking off with their own money. And it's like, that's a really weird way to describe it. I mean, are we mad that we've successfully completed privatized space travel? Like, there's technology out there aside from NASA that people can conveniently and easily get to space.
It's insane.
That's probably a good thing. Probably a net positive.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like? Why would that make you mad, dude? It's like there's just people out there. Most of them live in Brooklyn, and you fucks lost to the Bucks. So fuck you, all right? But there are people out there, mostly in Brooklyn, who just they hate success. They hate wealth of any kind. They kind of hate anything that puts anybody on a higher level or higher bar. It's a very like toxic. It's kind of that like socialist type shit, I think, like, or Marxism, if you want to call it that. It's just this like purging of the top.
Yeah.
And you want everybody to kind of be knocked down a peg. And you want everybody to be on an even playing field. And yes, I do get that it would be better for the people that are at the bottom of the socioeconomic pyramid to come up. I want them to be less poor. I'm not disagreeing about that. But I also can just look at Jeff Bezos going to space and go, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What an accomplishment. Yeah. I'm not going to, praise him like he's fucking Nelson Mandela, but I think it's cool. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't make me angry. I think that's weird.
It's bizarre.
Jeff Bezos went to space. I am livid that Jeff Bezos used his own money to go to space for 10 minutes when there's people starving in the world. How is that a correlation? How is that a correlation? Then be mad at every rapper who ever bought a car or every basketball player who ever bought a fucking vacation house. But, these people probably would be mad at all them, too.
Yeah.
They're mad at anybody who makes wealth. They're mad at anybody who has wealth, makes money, is successful, spends their money as they please. Like, dude, there's going to be people that make money and they're going to spend it on things that you think are dumb. And you could say, I think this is dumb, but it's also like, why would that make you mad?
Yeah. Give your $8 to someone homeless instead of the latte,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, exactly. Go to fucking
scale.
Dunkin' Donuts instead of buying an oat milk latte for $9, and you give your money to them, and you drink 7-Eleven coffee like every construction worker in fucking New York City. You're not gonna do that, are you? You sacks of shit. You're gonna fucking spend your money on your fancy coffee. You're not gonna give it to a homeless guy. You're gonna walk right by him, and then you're gonna get back to your apartment where you're blasting the AC for no reason, and you got overpriced shoes sitting there in the living room, and you're gonna get on your phone, you're gonna tweet about how Jeff Bezos is a piece of shit. It's bullshit.
Yeah,
it's bullshit. We also like. I get that a billionaire has more power to change the world than a guy with $300,000,
mm-hmm.
but we all, when getting money or having extra money in this country, 99.99% of us spend money on stuff we don't really need.
Of course.
We spend money on stuff we don't really need. I might get this Disney golf membership thing. Pay $750 for the year, and you can golf at any of their courses for cheap, and you could go to the driving range to hit it unlimited range balls.
It's supposed to be nice courses.
Yeah, dude.
My friends love
it's supposed to be great.
Yeah.
It's cheap as hell, man.
Mm-hmm.
$750. You can pay a discounted rate to play golf. It's great. It's fun. I'm going to do that. Do I need the Disney golf membership? No, I don't. I'm going to get it anyways. And if you have a problem with that, you can hit me on Twitter. How about that? Huh? Motherfucker. It's stupid, dude. It's weird to me that would bother you. It's just weird. I would never have that emotion. He went to space. Damn it. I'm so fucking angry. The Jeff Bezos went to space for 10 minutes. I can't stop being pissed about Jeff Bezos going to fucking space. Why would you be mad about that? It's just like...
People have nothing going on.
They have nothing going on. They hate successful people. That's the thing about Florida that I love, that like is really a priceless luxury in my life compared to living in New York, is everybody in Florida's reaction to anything is literally this. Yeah, cool, fun. Yeah, sure, cool, sweet. Yeah, sounds cool, man. Everybody. Dude, Jeff Bezos went to space. Sweet, cool. Yeah, nice. Dude, the Bucks won the championship. Oh, this is nice, dude. Yeah. Dude, Donald Trump is going to run again in 2024. Well, sweet, cool, nice. Yeah. Everything, no matter what you tell them, they're just cocktail in hand.
Yeah.
Carefree, live and let live. Whatever you think, I don't really care. You want to go to space, fine. You know? Mm-hmm. You want to say Mexicans are rapists, fine. Whatever you want to do.
And they're much happier people.
Yeah. I'm just like, I get that some things that human beings do are bad and should be condemned. I don't think going to space for 10 minutes is one of them. However, it's very nice to be in a state where people just are largely carefree. Whatever. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Yeah, fine. It's not. Nobody's ever made me feel pressured to believe a certain thing here.
No.
Yeah, no. Like, even like really like redneck, like Trumper people. They'll kind of just bust your balls if they know. Like I'm not like obviously super left wing if you listen to the podcast or follow me by any means. You know, I'm not like super left wing. But I'm still hanging on to being a registered Democrat by a fucking thread. I am dangerously close to registering as a Republican. The Democrats better do, if you want, you better do some work to keep me on your side, dude. Because I'm still a registered Democrat, but you better come to my house with a fucking chocolate cake and try to get me to stay. All right? Orlando, Florida, come down and meet me. Do your best to make me stay a Democrat because you're far more annoying than the Republicans. And I'm still staying on your side for some deep-seated care for the greater good and the policies that are on the left and whatever. But I'm fucking... You're pissing me off. I'm ready to divorce the Democratic Party. I'm dangerously close. But I will say, when people down here, the rednecks, find out that you're a liberal. Dude, if some fucking left-wing person in New York finds out that you're a Trumper, they'll scream at you in the street.
Oh, yeah.
They'll scream in your face. Like they're going to fist fight you. They'll be like, you're a horrible person and you're a piece of shit rapist. Like they'll say stuff like that to you, dude. It's insane. Mm-hmm. Here, someone finds out that you're a Democrat, and they just go, "Oh, this fucking guy voted for Biden, dude. Oh, dude, fucking Sleepy Joe, man. Anyways, you want a shot?" Like that's literally the entirety of their interaction with you. Mm-hmm. That's it. Fucking Sleepy Joe, dude. Whatever, dude. You want another beer? That's it. And then it ends there. There's no like, how could you? Like moral high ground. Like you're fucking fighting the good fight. Get over yourself. You're a graphic designer. Shut up. That's not impressive. You know what I mean?
Graphic designer intern.
Yeah, you're not even a good one. If you were a good one, you'd be making money. You don't make any money. You have a day job. Like, it's stupid, dude. And it's like, I love being here that they don't fucking do that. Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody's mad at Jeff Bezos for going to fucking no, who cares? Who cares? They want to sip a beer, take a little day trip, you know.
Maybe lay by the pool.
Lay by the pool, go kayaking, you know what I mean? Hit the beach, maybe surf, if you surf, happy hour, whatever.
It's a perfect retirement state. That's
go to a Bucks. Down here. Yes, it is a great retirement. Now I know why people retire down here is because they get away from all the annoying fucking liberals. That's what they're doing. They're fleeing every fucking annoying liberal and coming down here where everybody's like, "Oh, who cares? Yeah, sure, man, whatever." Like, it's so nice. Like in Arkansas, in like Harrison, Arkansas, it was like liberal people, but on the right side. So when I went there I filmed an episode in Harrison, Arkansas. The Ku Klux Klan is currently based there. Those people were like, Trump forever or die. Like, those people are like fucking serious, dude. Some of them. Like, not all of them, but like some of them.
1 out of 5.
Yeah, enough to where it's a little bit concerning. Mm-hmm. Trump forever or you can die. And it's just like, okay. Here, you don't even see that here. There's not even like crazy Trumpers here. It's just like, fucking, who cares, dude?
Yeah.
Chill. Hey. Dude, I mean, I shouldn't say it because I'm going to do it like on stage and shit, but whatever. I mean, there's people that are going to see me that won't hear. I have this new joke I've been doing about how bad the drivers are here. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, you guys, when I say it, I'm like, you guys cannot drive. And I just like, what the fuck is going on? It gets a huge laugh at that. I'm talking about like how, I'm like, dude, you don't use turn signals. Mm-mm. People don't use turn signals. I'm like, it's just the most Florida thing ever. Just a guy being like, fuck it, dude. I'll go wherever I want, man. Who cares? You're like, well, maybe life takes me left. Maybe life takes me right, dude. Like, I'm like, he kills a family of 4. He's like, shake it off, dude. You're fine.
Happy hour.
Yeah, happy hour. On the way to happy hour, dude. Dude. Speaking of people yelling at you, listen to this shit, dude. I didn't tell you this. You're getting to hear it on the podcast for the first time.
Okay.
So I did 2 shows on Saturday. It was very fun.
Oh yeah.
Two different shows. It was great. Both shows fucking unreal. Then I went out with the comics afterwards. My girlfriend Autumn comes out with me. We have a couple drinks, whatever, and then Autumn and I are like, oh, we're hungry. We'll walk home and get some food. Mm-hmm. And then we were like, oh, this place is packed. It was Saturday, you know. I don't even really like going out on Saturdays. And it was just like, because it's so packed down here in Orlando. Mm. So it's like, okay, this place is packed. This place is whatever. We're like, we'll just go to 7-Eleven to get like a fucking pizza, like a 7-Eleven pizza, you know.
Bottom of the barrel.
Bottom of the barrel. I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. I'm going to feel a little shitty tomorrow about it. It is what it is. So I'm in there. Borderline empty 7-Eleven. Mm-hmm. And Autumn and I are like kissing and like laughing and just joking around and like very lighthearted, waiting for the guy to make the pizza. And some kid comes up to me, little jacked, very short, like military looking kid. And he goes, hey man, are you a YouTuber? Like kind of happy. And I was like, yeah, man. Yeah, I am. And he goes, you're a piece of shit. And I was like, excuse me. He goes, you're a piece of shit. And I was like, I'm not quite sure I'm following. And he goes, you interviewed me. And I told my buddy told a story. And I was in the video. And I got fired from my job because of that. And I was like, yeah, I'm failing to see how this is my fault. And he goes, well, you take advantage of drunk people. And I was like, well, why were you out in public talking to a camera that drunk? And then he's like, I'm sober. I don't even drink. And I'm like, okay, so what are you talking about? He's like, well, my friend had some drinks. I was like, I remember your friend. He was not like wasted by any stretch of the imagination. He was, dude, it was the guys. Remember the redheaded guy and the little Italian kid? And they told a story about the girl who's in line. She was like, Allahu Akbar. There was like a 9/11 story. Guy? It was like kind of fake now. The guy who was mad at me was the little guy who didn't even say anything. He just went, the guy told the story and he goes, oh, true story, dude. Remember that?
Yeah.
The little guy, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's in like some fucking military shit. I don't fucking know. But he's like, you're a piece of shit. You take advantage of drunk people. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, your buddy wasn't drunk. You apparently don't drink or you're lying. But I don't think either of you were drunk. You didn't come off drunk. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, at least the lady, remember the girl from FSU who was talking about Trump?
Yeah.
She was fucking wasted. Like, let's be honest. She was wasted.
But she wanted to be on.
They all want to be on. So this kid, though, was like, you know, you take it, whatever. And I was like, well, neither of you were drunk. And he goes, well, I didn't consent to being on the video. And I was like, no, legally, you could look it up. Once you talk into a camera, directly into a camera, that's consent. Mm. You're consenting to be on camera.
Yeah.
If you took me to court, you'd lose. And then he kept going, well, you're a piece of shit. And I was just like, dude. And then I got a little spicy with him. I was like, fuck you, fuck your job, fuck your next job. But, and Autumn made a good point that I shouldn't do that. But, look, next time I'm not going to do that. But I would have been down to have a civil conversation with the guy. But you can't open a conversation, hey, you're a piece of shit. I mean... If you like, that's an aggressive way to begin a discourse.
It's not going to end positively.
No,
unless you're the nice couple on the airplane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the nice couple on the airplane. I talked about that. Did I talk about that last time?
Talked about that
last week. Yeah, the sweet couple on the airplane. Yeah, they came in hot. At least they were like they were even the husband of the nice couple or the fiance. The future groom, hit me up on Instagram. Was like, we've been loving your stand-up. You know, we'd love to come see you yourself. You know, it was great talking to you.
What a 180.
Dude, 180. I love these. Maybe I'll have a 180 with the guy from 7-Eleven. Whoever knows, because I've been having these 180s.
Yeah.
Where it starts a little sour and then it goes nice, you know? Because I'm willing to have, I don't know why, this is twice recently, people were very confrontational with me. The couple on the plane, but they were chill.
Yeah.
They were just like, please put your phone on airplane mode. And I was like, no. But no, that kid, came in hot. You're a piece of shit.
Damn.
I'm like, that's pretty fucking aggressive. Yeah. I'm also like, the amount of work you have to do to, like, how little responsibility you're taking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, none.
Could have been like, nah, I don't want to be interviewed. This could get me fired.
Yeah. Or could have been like, damn, I shouldn't have done that, or my buddy shouldn't have done that. Like, oh man, fuck, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like, and that would be, you know, I can't imagine doing that and then just blaming entirely a complete stranger. Like, just be like, yep, not at all my fault. Just that guy's fault. Not my friend's fault. Only this stranger's fault. Even though my friend and I were the one telling the story into a camera, sober apparently. As grown adults. These kids are not 19, by the way. They're like 27. Like, you're fully grown men. And you're just like, yeah, no, man. None of it's my fault. It's all some stranger's fault. Like, oh my God, dude. Absolutely ridiculous. But,
we're going to become enemies in Orlando if we're not too careful now.
Yeah.
We're going to see too many people show up again.
Dude, I know. There's going to be so many people around.
The clown was not happy to see us the second time.
Oh, dude. Dude, Jesus. We shot at an anime convention a while back in Miami, and then we shot like months later in fucking Orlando at another anime convention, and there was this guy that wears this very scary clown mask, and he wore the same clown mask both times. So we were filming at 2 different events, 4 months separated, and we saw him the second time, and he looked genuinely displeased to see us. And I leaned over to Chase. I was like, I don't think the clown's happy to see us. And Chase is like, I don't think so either.
We got out.
Dude, we're making enemies with anime clowns. It's so funny, dude. We were just like, I don't think the clown's happy to see us. No, me either. I don't think so, man. Yeah, it's you know,
it's part of the job.
It is. I mean, it's also like, it's the only people who I think have the right to be upset with me over the way we do the show are literally like QAnon people.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually being sarcastic, making them look stupid, making jokes that are going over their heads the entire time we're doing interviews, and all the jokes are emphasized. It's very like Sacha Baron Cohen type shit when he did Borat. Like, that's my inspiration for that type of stuff. There's a guy on The Daily Show, Jordan Klepper, who does it really well. He goes to Trump rallies and kind of trolls them. I love it, that shit, dude. And like, but if one of those, if that big Jack guy, the bald guy, the QAnon guy, remember from The Couple?
Yeah.
If that guy sees me and wants to kick my ass, he has every right to kick my fucking ass. I'll be completely honest. That guy's every right. If you're fucking drunk and you run up all excited to my camera and my mic, and you grab it with your hand and you look into the camera and you start aggressively telling a story or saying some shit about women or whatever, like, that's not my fuck. I'm not an asshole. Why? Because me and my friend walked around with a camera and a mic? Like, that's...
Yeah.
I'm not sitting... Like, at least with the QAnon people, they're doing an interview under false pretenses. Literally. They think I'm a QAnon person. Like, they do. And I'm not. Like... So I think that's great comedy, and I will continue to do that, you know, and I think that I love it. So, but if they were mad, I'd be like, yeah, I mean, this is my job, but I was trolling you, and you have every right to be mad. Like, I don't really have a leg to stand on there.
Yeah.
But if you're a drunk person, dude, those also, every drunk, like, college kid who wants to be on camera, how eager are they to be on camera?
Yeah, they love it.
They're obsessed with it.
It's the best day of their life.
They're like, yeah, I fucking cheated on my girlfriend at a fucking Denny's. Like, they're just like absolute savages. And then they're all mad, like upset the next day. This one kid hit me up too recently and was like, can you take down this video? Because he was saying he cheated on his ex-girlfriend. He was like so nice. He's like, I fucked up, man. I'm sorry. I look like such a tool. And then he's like, dude, my grandma someone sent it to my grandma, and my grandma sent it to me. I felt terrible. So I was like, all right. Like, and I'm like, all right. So then I hit up the whole team. I was like, let's take this video down, man.
Yeah.
But the kid's mom also hit me up and was like, you were egging him on, and you like shouldn't be getting likes off of somebody else's like intoxication. She kept going, he's underage. And I was like, he's illegal. And so then I hit her back and I was like, he's a legal adult. I didn't egg him on. I asked him the same question I asked everybody else that night. He just happened to give that answer.
Yeah.
I didn't coax him into saying anything. Also, I was like, you're not the person who gets to tell me how I should or shouldn't do my job. She's like, you don't need to get likes off of this. I was like, actually, I literally do. Literally do. Like, I'm like, I don't go to your fucking office and tell you how to file the paperwork or whatever. I said it in a very polite way. I didn't say fuck. And then I just, at the end of the message, I said, you should thank your son for being as polite as he was. If only you reached out, I would have left the video up. And then she said, thank you for taking it down. I apologize. And I said, apology accepted. Wish you the best, folks. And, you know, we made nice at the end.
Yeah.
But the kid was sweet, and the kid was like, dude, you gained a fan. Like, I'm going to follow everything you do, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's like, you're so nice about this. Because, like, I immediately took it down off of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like...
If you're a nice person and approach it the right way.
Yeah, and I don't want to mess with anybody's life. Like, and I don't want anybody to have a bad time. I just want to make comedy. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if, like, you're a nice person, you're just like, dude, I really fucked up. Would you mind just taking that down? I'm rarely going to be like, no. You know what I mean? Like... But it's like, don't threaten to sue me. Don't tell me I'm a piece of shit. Don't tell me that I was egging someone on and manipulating. Like,
yeah, especially those ones like in downtown Orlando. We kind of just stand there with the light on.
Dude,
people just
Chase stands there with a camera. He turns the fucking light on. I stand there like this and smile, and they come up and they just start going.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just nonstop.
Yeah, dude. It's like, what do you? It's also like my thing is like the mother did apologize, and she's very sweet by the end. I'll preface this with that. But my other thing is like, this is not the first time where it's like you're coming to me and asking me for a favor, and in the favor ask, you're insulting me.
Yeah.
What kind of like?
It's terrible negotiating.
What do you think? Hey, man, I really think you should do a favor, and this whole piece of content that you worked on and edited and had put out, I need you to take it down off the internet forever. And also, fuck you. Like in what business field or in what conference room does that style of negotiation work?
Right.
What do you talk? Hey man, can you really do this thing for me? You'd be helping me out, and it's gonna make your day and job a little more difficult. Also, you're an asshole. Like, who's gonna be like, of course, I will help you right now. Like, what am I? Do you realize there's a fucking person on the other end of that? These people, it's ridiculous.
Jesus.
Dude, there's let's stop talking about this. There's what was I gonna say? There's wildfires out west. I don't know if they're exactly in California, but they're in the drier western area.
Probably California. It's always California.
It's always California. If it's not California, it is California. You know what I mean? And dude, you've probably seen this. The smoke is carrying over to the East Coast, and the air quality is all fucked up because there's wildfire smoke in the air in New York and Philly.
That's fucking crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah.
New York and Philly. And I'm just thinking, like, how pissed are these like old school New Yorkers that Californian air is fucking up their day? Just like, dude, are you serious? This fucking pussy air. What the fuck is this? What? You smoking weed over there and it got all the way over here? Like, what do you? Come on, huh? Dude, I feel like I'm getting gayer by the second. Just some fucking dudes in Staten Island like, what the fuck is this? This is like commie tear gas over here, huh? They're trying to turn us gay, Paulie. I'm telling you. It's like, you know, it's like weird, like turn you gay gas. You know, like I've been feeling kind of gay. You know what I'm saying? Dude, that's what it is. They sent it all the way from California, those fucks. But it's pretty funny thinking about that. It's also just funny, like, dude, it always starts with like a gender reveal party in California. Like, you know, some fucking young couple was like, it's a girl, and then just blew up a fucking 300-year-old oak tree and started a wildfire, and now it's ruining some guy's day in South Philly. You know what I mean? Just like sitting there like, I mean, go birds still, but this is fucking, I can't even fucking believe this. Like, I mean, still go birds, but I mean, I need a drink of water. Just the days of just up like New York City, Philly Italians, just broy Italian dudes.
The two last cities you want to piss off, probably.
Yeah. Like that kid you showed me, I'm obsessed with that kid. I'm not going to say his name for your sake.
Name will be undisclosed.
But it's this guy that Chase knows from Philly. And he's like a big broy Greek Philly guy.
Influencer.
And influencer. influencer, dude. This guy's literally, dude. He's basically the DJ Khaled of Philadelphia. He's literally just like, yo, if you're not a boss, yo, I'm telling you, imagine you go on vacation. Imagine you go on vacation with 5 of your homies. He says homies like that because he's from Philly. 5 of your homies. Or imagine you go on vacation with 5 bosses, and you all got 100 G's in your pocket. And then, like, this stupid interviewer is, like, just as much of Philly trash. And he's like, the guy's like, yeah, dude, I never thought about it that way. Like, your mindset is so, like, elevated past the average person. And I'm like, he literally said it'd be better to have 500 grand than 100 grand. Oh, of course, dude. Yeah. Yo, if you're not a boss. And he was like, dude, at one point, like, the interviewer goes, what do you think about cancel culture? And this kid goes, dude, like, I can't even process that. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Like, you're not even, I can't, like, cancel culture, like, what do you think? That doesn't even register in my fucking brain. And he's, like, trying to say that, like, he's above cancel culture. But what you start to realize is he's in so many words telling you he literally isn't smart enough to understand it. Like, he's literally like, dude, my fucking brain doesn't even work, dude. But I'm still a boss. But he's like, dude, like, literally my brain cells don't even function. Like, he doesn't realize that he's telling you that he can't think straight. It is some of the most entertaining content. Dude, ironically watching bad stuff is as good as anything.
Yeah, it's the best comedy.
It's so fun, dude. My buddy Tim Sertivat and I used to watch bad comedy. We would work PA gigs, like, on TV shoots. When you PA, you got to get all the equipment ready at the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
Get it all set up, unload these vans, drive the vans from the fucking rental places, bring them there, unload everything, blah, blah, blah. And then the camera guys take over from there. And you basically have to just sit in vans while they film all day long, which usually takes like 11 hours. Yeah, so you work for like an hour and a half at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah. And
then you do nothing, jack shit, for 11 hours. And then at like 1 a.m., you do fucking, you load all the stuff back up and you go home.
Exactly.
You know, it's really a nightmarish job. However, Tim Sertivat and I would sit around and we'd eat like Fig Newtons and M&Ms, like the snacks that they had at craft services, and we would just watch bad stand-up comedy. It was just so fun.
I've been guilty of seeing some bad stand-up as well.
Oh, bad stand-up's the most fun to watch.
So uncomfortable.
Oh, it's terrible, dude. There's a guy, W. Kamal Bell. I shouldn't be saying his name, but I am. He's got a stand-up special. They might have taken it off of a Netflix, but it was called Private School Negro. His name, not mine. I didn't name it. You know, he named it that. What do you want? Don't cancel me. So, anyways, that's the name of the special. But dude, he's like performing in a round, and the room is really well lit, so you can see everybody in the crowd, and nobody's laughing at anything.
And this is on Netflix.
On Netflix, and the laughs during each punchline are like Richard Pryor level of killing. Like someone's annihilating. And you look at the faces, and it's clearly canned laughter.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not laughing. They're literally, they're not even enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if they were going to use canned laughter, why would they make the audience fully lit? What are they laughing like ventriloquists? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you, come on, dude. It's like, it's so wild to watch something like that on Netflix and go, so little effort was put into this thing on this massive platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
Like, for so many comics, a Netflix special is your dream.
Yeah, it's the Oscar of it.
Yeah. And you just look at it, you're like, Jesus Christ. It is, it's no bueno.
I couldn't have imagined with that title.
No, I mean,
crazy.
Interesting title, I'll say that.
Yeah, but Netflix took it down.
They cycle stuff out. We should see if it's still up there. We'll see after the podcast. Right. We don't have to trash W. Kamal Bell that much. I've met him before, and he's very nice to me. I'm just shitting on him.
Your entire career is just shitting on people, but making them be friendly in the moment, and then you encounter them months later. And then that's another podcast episode.
Oh, God, dude, I know. Did you see, my girlfriend showed me this, too, that this Governor Ron DeSantis is selling merch.
Oh, he's not, is he?
He's selling merch, dude. And the merch says, it's T-shirts and hats that say, "Don't Fauci my Florida." I swear on my life. This is the state we live in, dude. As much as I like it, it's a little alarming. That is the highest ranked elected official. Yeah. Selling merch. Selling merch.
I mean, that's the future.
Like he's fucking David Dobrik. like he's Danny Duncan. You know what I mean? Like he's selling merch, dude.
I'm sure he's making bank, though.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Definitely. Dude, you think he's doing Nelk Boys numbers?
He might be close.
Dude,
he's getting there.
Dude, they should. Dude, DeSantis should join the Nelk Boys. Legit. Dude, dude, he'd probably make more money than he makes now.
Yeah.
They would love to have him. They love Trump, the main kids from Florida. Mm-hmm. They would love it, dude. Have DeSantis join the Nelk Boys. It's so funny though. It's like, dude, it is like he's literally becoming like a Jake Paul level character.
That's what I'm saying.
He's like fine with being the enemy of the state. He's fine with everybody hating him. He kind of seems to get off on it.
Yeah.
He's sharing merch that the people who love him are going to love and the people who hate him are going to hate. It's like so ridiculous. He's being so ridiculous that you're like, I can't even believe this is a real person.
Yeah.
And then he also happens to be the governor of one of the biggest states in the union.
He's going to be the president, probably.
That's what everybody thinks.
It's possible.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's like Trump Jr.
He's the most popular Republican, I feel like.
I mean, I live here. I don't pay attention to politics like that. However, DeSantis was making noise during the quarantine for the Florida people. I
would say if you're a Republican, he's probably got some of the highest approval ratings amongst Republican voters.
Which is crazy because when unemployment was a thing, I remember people were pissed because they were like, "This isn't working." He's like, "Well, that's your fault." Just blame the people applying. Even though the website wouldn't work.
Look, that's the other side of being in Florida is they're like, "Hey, man, I can't pay my bills. My children are starving." They're like, "Fucking hey, dog eat dog world." You know what I mean? What happens? Potato. Can't feed your kids. Come on. Have a drink. Chill out. Go to a bar. The bars are open.
Get a marg.
Get a marg, dude. Frozen margs. $5. Tuesdays. And they're just like, I mean, my family's going to die. And they're like, the bars are open. We reopen the bars. Disney World's open. You want to ride Space Mountain? No, I can't afford food for my child. Dude, fine. Go to the Animal Kingdom. It's more chill. Go to Epcot, dude.
Buy a Mickey pretzel.
Yeah, buy a $48 Mickey pretzel. That is the dark side to living in Florida. Is that so they didn't like him when he was first when the pandemic first hit because he just said it's your fault that unemployment's not working.
The website's crashed.
The website's crashed. It's too many of you guys on it. Take turns.
He literally said
just take turns, dude. Talking to 20 million people. It's like, dude, just fucking take turns. Why you gotta? Don't go all at the same time. Of course you're gonna get all jumbled in there. Chill out. Wait your turn. Call up your buddy. See if he's not on. They can go on. It's like, Governor, I'm dying. Come on. Dude, he is. People love him though. Republicans love him.
Yeah,
I would say they love him. Like the people they hate are the old school Republicans, like Mitch McConnell, or the old school Democrats, like Nancy Pelosi. Everybody wants them. Like, just die. Like, just come on.
The new wave.
They want the new ones. They like DeSantis. You know, I would say he's got to be like one of the most popular Republicans, right?
Probably is,
dude.
I don't know my politicians though, so
I know him. I think he's gonna be. I think he's up there. I mean, Trump obviously amongst Republicans, but if you're a Republican, you probably like people love Trump, but I would say DeSantis is probably towards the top. Yeah, he could be the president. President Ronnie D, huh?
That'd be a crazy country.
That would be dude. We can do
happy hour for 4 years.
Dude, we're gonna be doing whatever we want. Dude, are you kidding me? Dude, they're gonna be doing key bumps in the Capitol building. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? They're gonna be strung out on Molly at the White House, like having a rave. Like that is gonna be a wild place, man. It's going to be a wild country, dude.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of coked up senators like, fucking do what you want. It's fine. Oh, man. Well, look, guys. That's been our show for the week. That's been the podcast. Thank you guys for joining us again. We'll be back every week, next week, the other weeks. Come on, you know the deal. If you're new here, subscribe and like on all the platforms. And look, leave a little review. If you got to this point, leave us a little review. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, something like that. A little review. Leave your name. Say something nice. I'll read it on the podcast, all right? It'll be fun for everybody. As always, I'm here with Chase Azarian, at Chase Azarian on Instagram, chilling with Chase on YouTube. He is mounting a comeback like nothing we've ever seen.
Like nothing you've ever seen.
So, subscribe before the comeback happens because you don't want to miss the wave. You want to be early to the wave. So, follow Chase. Come see us next week at the podcast. Come see me in New York City on August 14th at the Triad Theater. Get tickets in my bio on Instagram or on the Triad Theater's website. We will see you next week, fellas. Peace.